Hey guys, Blaumagier here, and we are back with another episode of Pokemon Let's Play 'em All. And this is Fire Red. And now we are going to go after our first legendary Pokemon, Articuno. Now of course you want to save before you try to fight this thing, because if you defeat it, it is gone for good. There's only one in the game. So, if you want it, take advantage of this playthrough. Now, ideally the best strategy would be to weaken it, and put it to sleep, and then capture it. I don't know. I'm gonna try a Thunderbolt. We'll see how much damage it does. Hopefully it won't one-hit KO it. Okay, good. I can get off another one of those. I believe it knows Ice Beam. Wow, that did a lot. I think it knows Safeguard. And I believe it knows, yeah, Mind Reader. I know it can learn a one-hit KO move, but I don't know if it... I don't know. Probably won't succeed if I try to quick attack it. Alright, I'll switch to Kyrie and try to put it to sleep. Keep Lightning alive just for the chance to, Okay, it has Mist as its other move, which I believe prevents the loss of stats. It shouldn't prevent status effects though, so that miss was just bad luck. Alright, it's asleep. It's in yellow. I would like it if it was a little bit lower. I'm pretty sure I'd kill it if I used Ice Beam or Brick Break or Surf, so... I guess I'll just throw an Ultra Ball. You do not want to use your Master Ball on this Pokemon. Trust me. This Pokemon is easy enough to catch with Ultra Balls, Sleep, and some damage. And you don't even have to be that high a level. And if you're in the know-how of competitive stuff, you know that your Pokemon have a home team advantage here, being that they have EVs. And this Articuno has none, so your stats, while you may be 10 levels lower, are potentially higher. And I think it is not using Ice Beam because it would be not very effective. So we can take advantage of faulty AI here to keep putting Articuno to sleep. It's actually a really interesting idea here. I don't know why I've never tried this before with a Poliwrath. I thought it had a flying type move, but I guess I'm wrong. I know... Well, I'll get into that later, but... Come on, let me freaking catch it. At this rate, it'll start struggling before I catch it. And that is one concern when going after a legendary Pokemon, is oftentimes these fights turn into wars of attrition. Pokemon will tend to get really low on hit points, and if they don't knock out all your Pokemon, eventually they will just simply run out of moves and struggle themselves to death. I mean, it's really just... This is the epitome of a crapshoot. Any Pokeball you throw could catch it, or not. It could be at full health, you could throw a regular Pokeball and catch it. It could have one hit point, be asleep, and you could throw an Ultra Ball and fail to catch it. Or even a Dusk Ball, which I don't think we have the ability to buy yet, which has a higher catch rate in caves. Actually has, I believe, a 4 times catch rate at night, which this game doesn't have, and in caves. Agility! That's its 4th move. Okay. So it does not have a flying type move. Which is why my Poliwrath, Kyrie, is pretty much okay. Why am I throwing... Why don't I put it back to sleep? That might be the smart thing to do. Yeah, the agility doesn't really matter. It was faster than me anyways. Concentrating so much on my commentary that I forgot to put it to sleep. How many turns was that? Like 4? Jeez. May have been more than that. Okay, I had a higher chance of catching it, or I came closer to catching it when it was awake than I did when it was asleep. That makes a lot of sense. Come on. Not even a shake. Come on, I don't want this whole episode to be you. 1. There! Busted out. Alright, here we go. I got a good feeling. So much for a good feeling. And it's awake again. So its moves are Mind Reader, Ice Beam, Agility, and Mist. So it actually only has 1 attack. So it's definitely a good idea to bring out a Water type or Ice type to soak up the damage from Ice Beam until it runs out. Now, because sleep doesn't last for very long, another strategy you can use is Paralyze, which will last indefinitely. And it's particularly good against legendaries that use Safeguard, because you just get it off once and you're done. Come on. Come on! Cut me a freaking break! Oh, come on, don't KO. Close. Alright, let's see. What have I got to heal that? Man, I really... Oh, I had a bunch of repels right there. Derp. Man, I don't have much in the way of healing. Lemonade. Yeah, I'll use that. Yeah, I knew it was going to follow up with another Ice Beam and try to go in for the kill. I'll just follow up with another Lemonade. How do you like that? Alright, time to put you back to sleep. So yeah, any status effect that you give a Pokemon, any status effect, be it Burn, well, I guess I shouldn't say any because Confusion doesn't count, but Burn, Poison, Paralysis, Sleep, and Freeze will all make the Pokemon easier to catch by the same amount. I don't know exactly what that amount is, but I do know that all of those status effects will do it by the same amount. Burn and Poison are not recommended for obvious reasons. So it usually comes down to Paralysis or Sleep, since Freeze is unreliable and there's no move that simply causes Freeze. The only way to cause Freeze is to use an attack that has it as a side effect. Well, I think this video is going to end up being just this jerk. Oh man, I am out of hypnosis. Crap. Alright, don't use Ice Beam! It's gonna use use Ice Beam. Oh, I knew it. Oh, I missed. I don't think I have any other Pokemon with status moves. I guess I'll just send out Gaia as a sacrificial Pokemon to revive my Raichu. And hopefully, I'll be able to get off the Thunder Wave before it defeats the Raichu. But I'm kind of doubting it. Wow, it went for agility. Alright, well, this should help. Right, where's my lemonades? You know, the way this is going, I imagine that I'm going to run out of Ultra Balls before I catch it. I'm going to have to reset. And if I end up having to reset, I am just going to... If I end up having to reset, I'm just going to cut to the point that I actually do catch it. Because there's no point in you seeing this entire thing all over again. I mean, here we are, 11 and a half minutes into it, and I still haven't caught it. This is how legendary fights go. Let's just paralyze it and be done with that. Thunder Wave. Now I call it a legendary Pokemon, but these days that is just a moniker. Most Pokemon that are considered legendary Pokemon aren't in the Uber class as far as competitive goes. And generally, legendary is considered something that there's only one of in the game and can't be bred. It used to just be something that there was only one of in the game. And then they introduced Pokemon like Rotom in the 4th generation. There's only one of it in the game, but it's not a legendary, not by any means. But now, you even have legendaries that can breed with Manaphy. And you have legendaries that have genders like Latias and Latios and Heatran. So the definition of what a legendary Pokemon is has really gotten skewed. But generally each game has a legendary trio and, you know, an ultimate legendary. A lot of the later games have version exclusive ultimate legendaries, like Ruby and Sapphire had Kyogre and Groudon. But then they also had you know, Rayquaza. And then of course you've got event Pokemon to worry about. Sorry about that cut there, somebody knocked on my door. But yeah, you also got event Pokemon, which are generally considered legendaries, like Mew or Deoxys, etc., etc. And I wish this freaking Pokemon would let me catch it. Alright, I guess I'll go back to Kyrie. 19 balls. Paralyzed. Hit points are as low as I'm probably going to get them. Man, how do you still have Ice Beams? Haven't you already used it 10 times? It does only have 10 PP, right? Yeah. Man, at the rate I'm going to have to get it to red by struggle. 2, 3. No! Stupid Pokemon! Get in the ball! Get in my ball! What a jerk! You are not supposed to be this freaking hard to catch. What a jerk. Piece of crap. Piece of crap. That's what you are, a piece of crap. One. Go! Alright, I've got 11 left after this. Come on. Let me catch you. Please! I don't want to have to restart. One, two. I shouldn't count, because I think that's what jinxes it. But if I hadn't counted when it went 3 times, I'd have gotten it. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Alright! Articuno was caught. Alrighty. That's pretty much long enough to be an episode on its own, however. So, this will end this episode of Pokemon Let's Play 'em All. This is Fire Red. I am Blaumagier, and I will see you guys next time as we get out of the Seafoam Islands and head to Cinnabar Island. See you guys then.